Alright, welcome in everybody. Cobra Bubbles. Now, I was excited when he came to the game. I was like, what? Really? Like, a lot of us were thinking we were gonna see the other professor and things like that coming to the game, but to see Cobra Bubbles and the now I think it is a great choice by Glue to give Gantu and then Bubbles into the game with Stitch. Now they are definitely like the more offensive like fighting characters from the franchise. So when you come to think of it, even though they're not the first ones that come to mind about the movie, I think they're amazing choices to have in the game. Now let's jump into his kit. I think Bubbles is potentially my pick from the Lilo and Stitch crew that are currently out, and let's go get into why. So starting off with his basic, he's gonna deal okay amount of damage, and with that, he's gonna deal up to 100% bonus damage the higher his health is. So that's kind of similar to Gantu's um, abilities as well. And I, 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 I'm interested to see how all this is going to be happening. See how this is going to end up stacking, and potentially if Ariel gets a buff with her healing, there could be some real oceanic damage dealers with that, and I like the opportunities being presented here. So if with this, the target has a helpful effect, grant one magic to stare down. So that's his other ability that we're going to have a look soon. And then if they have a harmful effect, they're going to grant one magic to call me next time. So I really like that. I like these kind of little intricacies that just add depth to the who you're going to be attacking, choosing different things depending on what move you're going to be wanting. I love that. And then when you get into level 2, he's going to have 50% chance to give slow or extend slow for one turn. Now, interesting that I'm finding that these guys are giving slow. Now, it's going to be such an important effect going forward, and I want to see what kind of teams that they can work in with. But it definitely brings a whole lot more teams viable, and just open up so many more options with this. So let's go move forward and let's have a look at stare down. Having the old little look, just hey you, where's the kid? All right, purge one helpful effect from the target. And then inflict intimidate for one turn. And now intimidate is a new effect that they brought in, and intimidate is going to stop any bonus uh, bonus, what do we call it? Turn meter gains that are given externally from the character other than their natural increase. So it's going to block that. It's going to block them counterattacking or any assisting. Any type of bonus activity that they're going to be doing is going to be blocked with stare down. And now that's a really cool, unique skill, and I like that. And I can't wait to see how more of this is going to be introduced. But it's a really cool, unique for him. Intimidate. So can't wait to see. How about I talk properly first? I can't wait to see how many more characters will be getting things like intimidate, because I think that'll have a real big effect on the meta. Say that's the problem at the moment we're facing with the frozen teams, with Anna's giving turn meter, assisting, and doing all this type of stuff, and being able to have a character that can kind of block that. He brings a lot of potential. Also, he removes 30% of the target's turn meter. That's cool. And this ability has bonus potency equal to Cobra's health percentage. So that is very, 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 very interesting, and I can't wait to see how that intermingles. But I have a feeling it's going to happen when you get to level 2 and fix silence for one turn. It's going to get more potency. The more healthy he is, the more potent it's going to be. They're not going to be able to avoid or resist the silence, and that is good. So not only is he going to be able to drop their turn meter, give them purge a helpful effect, using this on people like Elsa, just to get rid of something on them, give them silence so you can go take them down. Massive. Same with any other character that you just want to stop and block. Use it on Kristoff. Block him from getting any of his abilities. Take him down while you can. That's pretty cool. There's so many different ways you can use this, and we definitely need more silence characters. Now, what I do like is that this is a non-damaging move. We don't have that many characters that bring out non-damaging moves, but this is relevant. This is a relevant non-damaging move, and I like it. I like it a lot. Now, with him, this is his next move. Call me next time. Cleanse one random harmful effect on your target teammate. So he's got one for the opponents, one for you. And with this, you're going to grant them speed meter equal to their missing health. That is massive. Late game, this is massive. If you can just be pretty much granting a whole turn, and that is cool. Now, we've kind of seen that with Hero just giving turns, but then again, we see that he's cleansing them, and he's going to be just boosting them up. And then not only that, is that Cobra and the target gain tactics for 2 turns. 2 turns. That is massive. Previously, I've been using Merlin, and I love Merlin for his tactics and what he brings. 2-turn tactics, that is going to bring so much more to the field. You're going to be able to sometimes, like you're with Merlin and other characters that give tactics, you gotta struggle and say, okay, I've got a couple of moves that I could potentially do, but I can only choose one of them. Not anymore, you don't. Now you can choose both, one this turn, one next turn, and there's massive. And then also the target gains haste just to stack extra things up and offense up for 2 turns. That is a massive big block stack of buffs, and wow, I can't wait to use it. So haste, offense up, and tactics, you'll be able to use him for so many different characters. And then also level 2, when you level him up, you're going to be able to +1 cleanse effect if the target is Oceanic. So I like that he is more than usable outside of the Oceanic crew, but he will have a little bit of bonus use within that Oceanic crew. That is the kind of character that I love and like to see just for team building purposes and be able to just throw things together. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, let's move to his passive, the one they call when things go wrong. Now, with this ability, on the start of his turn, 30% chance to grant or extend tactics on a random teammate for 1 turn. What? He's just going to be giving tactics out to everybody. And this is crazy. And then when a teammate with tactics attacks, Cobra is going to be called to assist. This is just ludicrous. This is nuts. Like, what they are doing here. Now, I did even go and watch. I was hanging out watching Cozy's stream where he was testing these guys, and he's gonna end up stacking up a lot of assists over time as well. So it's gonna be relevant. It is gonna be relevant. But I just love the fact that you can start throwing him together. He's not only going to have a skill to choose who you want to give tactics to, but also randomly a teammate's going to get it. So he's just going to be spreading it out. Now I've got so many plans and ideas for him, and I can't wait to level him up. As I said, he's my pick of this team, and because you all know I love characters that I can use many different ways in many different teams, this Cobra Bubbles is going to be one of them. Now, also for level 2, when you do level this up, each time a teammate takes damage, Cobra is going to give 5% speed meter, and then double it if it is a Lilo and Stitch character. So that's massive. So each time a teammate takes damage, he is going to get 5% speed meter. So he's just going to be just stacking up, getting faster. If people are not taking him out, he is going to be just having turns and turns and turns. If people are taking other things, him out first, all your other characters are going to be free from being taken out. Now, I really like what they are doing here. They're not forcing people. There's no taunting involved, but there are incentives involved with having to target either one of these characters, and I love it. I absolutely love it, and I can't wait to see that. Now, I like how there's oceanic play buffs as well as Lilo and Stitch buffs. There's a little bit of each, but it's just a little bit of each, and he can be usable outside of this. So as that, he's an amazing support. I can't wait to go in and use him some more, and I can't wait to test what he's going to be like. I've got plans for days of what I want to do for him, but from being able to purge effects, to be able to give tactics, to be able to give the old stare down and intimidate characters and block certain parts of their kit. This is gonna be big, and I like it. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, Mr. Bubbles. I can't wait to see. So let me know, do you guys want to get him? I'm excited. I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think about him? Who you want to use him with in the comments below? And I know I've already had people messaging me and say, you've got to try him with, and I've been thinking that exactly as well, and we will be getting to that as soon as I get him up. So stay tuned. I can't wait for these showcases.